Standing in line for the club. Me and my crew, we got things to do, but they wanna leave our late to make it entrance. And I swear I kid you not, as soon as we arrived, the line was wrapped around the entire building. Oh, Lord have mercy on my new dancing shoes. I gotta get up in this club and dance with you. Oh, Lord have every mercy that can fit on my soul. Do you hear it? They playing my song. Better hurry up and get it before the track goes off. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I can get in there and dance with you. Oh, but I can't if I'm standing in line, standing in line, standing in line. I like to be on time, but tonight I'm carpooling with the right people. Oh, and I'll tell you one thing, we wouldn't be late if I had have been the one driving like usual. Oh, Lord have mercy all over on my soul. Out here with no jacket, why does the breeze have to be so cold? Oh, Lord have mercy on my new do. I just hope when I get in there, I'll see you. I am really going, and I'm living now. Getting in there and dancing with you, but I can't. Standing in line for the club. You know I hate it, standing in line for the club. Standing in line for the club. You know I hate it, standing in line for the club. Standing in line, I'm standing in line, standing in line, I'm standing
Ooh! Hey. Oh, I don't have no. My lights on. Hold on. Granted, I figure it's bright enough outside. I'm nothing without my lights. Hey, y'all. Whew, okay, we had to listen to a full song today because I was ill prepared. I literally just woke up. Please do not judge me. I mean, I just woke up at like 6. I literally rolled out of bed at like 6:45. What is this? Go on, brush your shoulders off. Niggas is pimps too. Go on, brush your shoulders off. Bitches is crazy, baby. Don't forget that boy told you, get that dirt off my shoulder. Okay, that's all. And y'all know I can find a song to fit into any situation. Anywho, welcome to the Library Live. Listen, I became a little sedity, if you will, and put the stories on my computer. So, allow me to access those. How was you guys this week? So that means the stories are going to be behind me, which this probably wasn't a good idea. Because now I do not know where the stories are. Standing. Oh, Stand in Line for the Club. Duran Bernard are opening music. I have got to find the stories. How was you guys this weekend? Mine was great, or you guys' week. Listen. Oh, let me tell y'all. I made the most iconic turkey meatloaf. I mean, it was amazing. I don't know who I thought I was finna try, but it was so good. And I did turkey meatloaf, and then I made 3 different sides to go with this all week. So I had meals for all week. So I did macaroni and cheese, dressing, and then yams. And then I take my broccoli bag, my little steam bag, to work or whatever. When I tell you, it was everything and everything it was. Oh, did I find them? I think I found them. You know I hated standing in that. I'll be hot damn. This is last week. Ooh, excuse me. This about to be some bullshit. You mean to tell me, oh my God, the show is going to hell. The show is going to hell. The library. Oh, it's not July anymore. Shit, I'm sorry. Happy August, y'all. I totally forgot. I'm looking in the July folder like it's still July. It's not July anymore. Happy first of the month. Wake up, wait till catch up. So listen. I told y'all this is going to be an hour-long show because we got a whole 18 plus stories to talk about. So I'm going to get into all of them. Everybody going to get some time took on them. And we're going to adjust and things of that nature. So let us get started with Mr. Mario Lopez. Oh, okay. So here we go. So for you guys who've been living under the rocks, Mario Lopez decided to go on. Wait. Let me just moisturize my lip real quick before we get into this. So Mario Lopez decided to go on this homegirl show. There's something under my keypad because it's making my computer wobbly and it's annoying me. Please, just a second. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm not going to. Okay, there we go. So Mario Lopez went on homegirl show. Homegirl, by the way, is God damn it. I did my research on her and everything. Let me tell you about her. So, Fish is one of those. She's like the Tommy Loren, but she's black, which makes it all the more worse. She's anti-Black Lives Matter. She's pro-Trump. Not to say all black people have to be anti-Trump, but let me be clear. Kanye said it best. Well, he said it first about George Bush. And then he said, no, who said it? Kanye didn't say it. Snoop Dogg just recently said it. Trump don't give a damn about black people. And that's that. So Homegirl is like, that's what kind of movement she has on her little show platform. So Mario Lopez took his yellow ass on the show. And now, mind you, I, for a while, thought Mario Lopez was a member of the LGBTQRSTUVPIADA community, and that was wrong of me. Let me say this now. That was wrong of me to assume that Mario Lopez was swirly when it clearly is not. He is whole married with whole kids. Not to say that you can't be married with kids and swirly, because we know. However, nonetheless, let me just tell you what he said. So Mario Lopez is getting backlash for some statements he made regarding transgender children and the raising of transgender children. Now listen, for me, this is how I feel. If you ain't got transgender kids, you ain't got shit to say. You raise your kids, I raise my kids. That's how life is going to work. And you mind your goddamn business. But Homegirl baited Mario Lopez, and here's what he had to say. Stupid. He said the following. I'm never one to tell anyone how to parent their children, obviously. That's where you should have stopped right there. But he continued. Obviously, and I think if you come from a place of love, you really can't go wrong. But at the same time, my God, if you're 3 years old and you're saying you're feeling a certain way, or you think you're a boy or a girl, whatever the case may be, I just think it's dangerous as a parent to make this determination. Then, well, okay, then you're going to be a boy or a girl, whatever that case may be. It's sort of alarming, and my gosh, I think about the repercussions later on. Now, he didn't necessarily say anything that was like extremely defamatory or things of that nature. However, it was a little disrespectful because, first of all, you're on an anti-trans or anti-LGBTQIA community type of show in the first place, and then you were baited into saying something just because you ain't want to look stupid sitting in front of homegirl who damn sure ain't got much sense. She went to Stanford, honey. Okay, let me mind my act. No, I take that back, because apparently you ain't got to be that goddamn smart to get a degree. Catch. Nonetheless, Mario got dragged the fuck down all up and down the WWW's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the grams, and then he issued an apology. Camaro, do y'all remember Camaro? I don't really care for Camaro past anything past the real world. He's done like little stuff on like TV, what you call those things, like commentating and things of that nature, entertainment commentator and stuff of that nature. But I was introduced to Camaro on the real world back in the day. Camaro Brown. He pulled his card and then he finally apologized. He made the statement. He said he apologized for his statements. They were insensitive. You know, the PC thing to do. His publicist probably drummed something up real quick. Listen, Mario Lopez, as previously stated, you should have kept your goddamn mouth closed. We don't tell you how to raise your kids. You don't tell us how to raise ours. That goes for anybody. One thing I can't stand, I don't tell nobody what to do with their kids. Now, I might say, okay, you need your ass whooped or something like that. I just did today while I was down to the grocery. 2 little badass little boys. I mean, they running laps. They giving flojo up and down the aisles of the Giant Eagles. I'm trying to mind my business. I got my headphones in. I'm zipping and doing it, picking out stuff. I could have run these motherfuckers over at least 3-4 times with my car because I got headphones in. I'm not listening to shit but Beyonce and or Taja Cole while I'm walking up and down these aisles giving it. And here y'all go. I mean, they flying past people. Just running all around. I was like, now y'all know y'all need y'all fucking asses beat. Now, I didn't say, parents, find your kids and beat their asses over the loudspeaker like I should have, because clearly they had no parents in the store. Either that or negligent. Then one little boy, he done lost his little friend. Blue and red shirt is what I call him, because one hand a blue shirt, one hand a red shirt. Blue shirt lost red shirt. So here blue shirt running around screaming red shirt name because he can't find him. I was like, oh, now we just ghetto. All down to the Giant Eagles. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going off topic. Anyway, good luck, Mario Lopez. We would cancel you, but we don't have really much going to cancel. So we're just going to move on from here. And hopefully you learn your lesson. Kenya Moore, ex-husband Matt Jordan, arrested for allegedly punching the dog monkey fuck out of his girlfriend down to the parking lot. Now listen, Kenya, we owe you an apology because Kenya told us from jump this man was crazy. And we thought Kenya was the crazy one. No, he indeed is the crazy one. Reports say that they were down to the parking lot, and he not only punched her, he punched her in the face with a closed fist in the nose. He was arrested. He looked crazy. Let me flip this around so y'all can see this man. He looked crazy. Okay, do you hear me? He got crazy written all in his eyes. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I mean, all in it. If that ain't crazy, I don't know what is. So he's probably somewhere sharing a jail with Apollo. Well, no, Apollo's out. What's the other fool that's in jail? Robert, Tekashi, Soulja Boy, Bobby Shmurda, all of them probably in the same jail cell. Bill Cosby is by himself because we told him to let him out. He needs to go sit somewhere by himself. So Kenya, ain't you glad you got out when you did? Because it could have been your face that he was beating down to the goddamn parking lot for fun. I don't know what's wrong with these men? Well, we know he was crazy, so that's what was wrong with him. So, speaking of crazy men, well, in this case, crazy women, allegedly, Tisha Campbell, ex-husband Dwayne Martin is claiming that she's mentally unstable, and that would explain a whole lot. And it would explain that I'm still here. It would explain that. It would explain all the stunts she been pulling as of lately. It would explain why she be up on that stage embarrassing herself like no other. I believe it. Now, Dwayne, this did come after she alleged that you beat her down. So it does seem like it's a retaliation thing. But nonetheless, whether you retaliate or not, if Dwayne say Tisha Martin or Tisha Campbell is unstable, I believe it. Because most of the time when you see her on this stage and she thinks she is giving it to us, we looking at her like, bitch, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass down, bitch, right? I know I'm not the only one. She be up there going off. I'm still here. And she be giving choreo and everything. I'm like, girl, Tisha, please take a seat. Like, she just don't have them all at all. I believe it, Dwayne. Take her to a therapist. Take her down to the therapist. Y'all both need to go, quite frankly. Moving on. Y'all know it's the end of summer. Well, summer's coming to an end, and at the end of summer, for some reason, ever since I've tried cotton candy Faygo, like towards the end of summer, I don't know if my blood sugar gets low, but because this shit is like sugar, just straight. I feel like this is so good during the end of summer, the August, the July, the end of July, and things of that nature. But when I tell you it's sweet, like my sugar, it has to be low. And then after one cup of this, it's back where it needs to be. And I'll be okay with life. It's so good, though. I had the right mind to go get a bottle of cotton candy vodka and pour in there just to give it a little how you doing. Listen. Moving on. Good luck, Dwayne and Tisha. Is their divorce completely settled? I don't know if their divorce is completely settled, but Lord Jesus, help them be a fence. Apollo Nida has been re-released from prison and is back in the halfway house. Now listen, we took a poll on our page to see how long we think he gonna be out this time before he back in Camp Cupcake with the boys in the yard. So I said, what was my vote? I think my vote was like 38 days or something like that. He gonna be out. He ain't gonna be out long. I think he was in there long enough to catch that complex of, oh, I was on the inside for so long, I kind of missed it. Let me go back and see what's going on and things of that. Make sure the boys are right and things of that nature. So I think he'll be back. Hopefully he won't, because he got that girlfriend out here. I done told him he have a huge comeback on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because don't nobody know Phaedra Parks T like Apollo know. And all the fraudulent shit, because now you've been in jail for your fraudulent shit. So now what you can do is you can come back to the show and expose Phaedra's fraudulent shit. Listen, I'm not down for exposing people's fraudulent shit, but I am down for getting the bag. So if it's on Secure Your Bag, spill. And I'll be here watching, waiting like, he said what? She did this, that, and the third. And what? So that's that. Good luck to Apollo. Like I said, I don't know how long he's going to be out, but it ain't going to be long if you ask me. Moving on. Did y'all listen? Can we just talk briefly about this story? Briefly, because I was so ecstatic when I saw the news that they dropped these charges against this little boy. Listen. So the little black 10-year-old who was charged with assault after his white peer gets hit with a dodgeball. Now listen. I told y'all this story while I was last week when I heard about this story. I was the king of dodgeball, reigning champion. Alexander Hamilton, circa 2002 through 2001 through 4. Those are my middle school days. Alexander Hamilton, 130th and Kinsman. Ask about me. So I used to slay the dodgeball. The girls and the guys couldn't even handle me. Okay? They used to come for me because, I was bullied in middle school. Don't cry for me, Argentina, because look at me now. I'm everything. However, so they would it was like the cool guys And then it was Burrell because they just thought, oh, we gonna get him early because he was a little fat chubby kid and he gonna get got easily because he ain't that fast. Oh, little do you know. Little do you motherfuckers know. See, I was a fat kid, but I was also a dancer back in the day. So my agility was on point. Them motherfuckers couldn't handle me. It was 3-4 of y'all throwing balls. I was on it. I'm booming. I'm cacking. I'm splitting. Hitting it. That's kind of the point of the game, dodgeball. So when I seen this story about this little boy, mama suing somebody for getting hit with a dodgeball while playing dodgeball, I was like, ain't that the point of the game? Then I found out that apparently the boy has a condition, which made me even side-eye her harder. Like, first of all, if your child has a condition, bitch, you get a doctor's note. You shouldn't even be in the gym room. You go to the library, no pun intended, and you play checkers or chess or something like that during your gym session. You don't be in the gym because you can play basketball, and if you under the net and somebody shoot it and the ball go left and boop, then you rest in the piece again. You gonna sue them too because you was under the net? Like, it wouldn't just be dodgeball. Ooh, excuse me. I think this was a black thing. And y'all know I don't pull the black card often. But I think this indeed was a black thing. And speaking of black thing, I can't wait to get to this situation down at the bottom of this list with homegirl getting dragged out of that car. I cannot wait to tell y'all about that shit because we all gonna roll in the deep. So that's that. But the charges were dropped against the little 10-year-old. I mean, you charge a 10-year-old with assault for going to jail. Goddamn, kids can't even go to the gym house no more. It don't make no goddamn sense. But that's that. Shout out to the little boy, and I'm sure he won a dodgeball game. And I will more than happily pass the torch to you, little homie. Moving on to Katy Perry's. Oh God, this story pissed me off. Listen, Katy Perry. Just a second. So y'all know Dark Horse, one of my all-time favorite Katy Perry songs. So you wanna play with magic? That's the best part of the song. Dark Horse. She was found guilty of copying some Christian rap song. Now listen. I listened to the Christian rap song, and if you ask me, it don't even sound like Dark Horse. Now, the melody is a little similar, the little but if you ask me, shit, all this shit sound the same at this point, quite frankly. And to be honest, this so damn old. Dark Horse was from what, the Prism album? And the Prism album is actually the last Katy Perry album I bought, which was a while ago. So, you know this old as shit. You Christian rap people ain't let it go. They don't even play Dark Horse on the radio no more. Like, we don't even care about Dark Horse. Now, if it comes on the radio, we're not going to turn it off. But we damn sure may not turn it down or turn it up. So, Christian rap people, get over it. Christian rap just in itself is just... Here's my thing. I never got with the whole Christian rap thing. Like, I feel like gospel music is sacred in itself. And it needs to be in its own lane. I'm not here for that merging, like R&B and gospel and rap and gospel and country and gospel. Gospel needs to stay in its own genre and let it be just that. Okay? Quit trying to mix, because that's what's wrong. That's why people look at Christians like sideways now, because you can't live in the world and be. How does it go? One of my Christian people. Because I forget, and y'all know I mess up a scripture all day long. Something of you can't be of the world and be in the world. How does that verse go? I don't remember how it go. You can't be of the world or in the world and be a part of the world. Something like that, but you know what the hell I'm trying to say. So, gospel music, stay over here. Rap music, stay over here. Now, rap, R&B, y'all can mingle and stuff, but gospel, you can't mingle with none of us. You can't sit with us. You sit right over here and you stay sacred. Okay? I done got an attitude. So, moving on. Katy Perry, I think you should get your, I wish you could get your money back, because I don't like that. Moving on to, Dip It Low. Hey, boo! Dip It Low, Christina Milian, a.k.a. Dip It Low, is pregnant again with her new boyfriend, or her, not new, Matt Pokora. He looks spicy. Let me show you a picture of him. He looks spicy. He looks spicy. That's him. They're cute, right? I suppose. So yeah. Congratulations, Dip It Low. This will be her second baby. You know, she got that one with the dream. The dream, Shawty right there is a 10. Oh God, that song was annoying as hell. I'm so glad the dream phase is over. Ooh. I mean, he was annoying as hell. Anywho, congratulations, Dip It Low, and pick it up some. Moving on to another story that pissed me off this week. MTV is reportedly considering removing Michael Jackson's name from the Video Vanguard Award. Now listen. MTV, don't you fuck with me. Now listen. Let me just give you a couple of reasons why. These lips is popping. Nivea, look, I started using this Nivea, and this ain't no plug because they ain't paying me. Nivea Smoothness lip balm. This shit makes your lips feel like velvet. Okay, do you hear me? And apparently they're giving me sheen. I feel like I'm Little Mama and my lip gloss is popping. Anywho. So listen, MTV, don't you fuck with me. Now y'all know how I feel about Michael Jackson. My whole life, I have lived for Michael Jackson. And I still to this day live for Michael Jackson. There's no artist in history who has a music video catalog like Michael Jackson's. There's nobody else you could possibly even want to name this award after and give it to every year. Because ain't nobody fucking with Michael Jackson's visual album, music videos. Shit. You know what I mean. So, for you to tell me y'all gonna take his name, what you gonna call it? Just the Vanguard Award? The Video Vanguard? No, fuck that. And another thing. Michael Jackson has never... Now, granted, it was a bunch of accusations about Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson has never been convicted of any of those things y'all claim that he was doing. Why is it so white behind me? I'm feeling real angelic. I feel like I'm on a green screen. Do you see how bright it is? It's just white. I like it, but it's just awkward. The sun is outside fucking it up, okay? Just fucking it up. Anywho, MTV, don't fuck with me. While we're at it, MTV, what we need to be figuring out is who the fuck we gonna give it to this year. Because Missy Elliott has been played smooth for the past couple of years, and she is well overdue for a Video Vanguard Award. I have faith that when I die and go to heaven, I will be Michael Jackson's personal DJ. Speak it. Speak it into existence. Yes. And I'll allow it. I don't like that, MTV. Y'all gonna figure this shit out. And give Missy Elliott her award this year. I believe Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott has an extensive music video catalog, and they're always innovative, and they're always really, eye-catching and just second to none. So I think, and here's another thing. At this point, who the fuck you gonna get this award to? Because you done gave it to Britney, you gave it to Justin, Lady Gaga. Have they given it to Beyonce yet? Here's the thing. Y'all know I love me some Beyonce. Well, you know what? Now I can say her music video catalog for her as a solo artist. You could give it to Beyonce. Beyonce made a whole video for like her past 3 albums. A visual for her every track on her album. B-Day had B-Day. She didn't do it for 4. She did it for the Beyonce album. She did it for Lemonade. Give it to Beyonce. Give it to Beyonce now. Beyonce is well deserving. Does Beyonce? She doesn't have a Vanguard Award yet. Lady Gaga has one. Beyonce better be next. And then Missy Elliott. That's that. Moving on. Shah Dijon video. Here's a seat for your hump. Listen, I don't know what's going on Twitter, but I don't want to know. I mean, I might want to know later on, but not right now. Oh God, Diddy. Rumors confirmed that Diddy is indeed dating that damn 22-year-old Lori Harvey. And here's what makes this really weird. Lori used to date one of the sons. I don't know if it was Quincy or the other one that looks just like him. It was one of them young ones. These people in Hollywood, like, I get it. Like, it's only a select few of us. That's why they had that Hollywood herpes outbreak. Because everybody just slept with everybody, and ain't none of y'all rapping or strapping or prepping or nothing. Like, y'all need to get it together. Now you got Papa Diddy Pop, pushing 60-year-old ass, messing with 22-year-old Lori Harvey. It's just offensive and gross. I cannot wait to put my Neutrogena mask on tonight and get this face on glow. I mean, it's glowing already. However, it could glow a little more. It could. And it shall. Congratulations, Lori Harvey. I still just don't know what you want out of old school Papa Diddy Pop. Well, I know, but it's a whole nother story. God, speaking of a whole nother story, Carly Red from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has signed a $300K sex toy deal. Now, mind you, Carly Red, I'm tired, and so is she. Like, Carly Red done went down to the sex place where they make the sex toys and let them inject her insides, both her vaginal regions and allegedly her anal cavities, with silicone to make a mold of a masturbator tool, if you will, that is allegedly supposed to feel like her insides. Carly, this is no drag at all, but I'm just saying, from what I hear, from what I heard in the streets, you ain't necessarily the one that we want to jump in bed with, because quite frankly, everybody's done it. Carly Red's a beautiful woman, do not get me wrong. Carly Red is gorgeous, but her antics, her track record, and allegedly her rap sheet, if you will, would make me look at her like, girl, I don't care to know what you feel like on the inside or the outside. I don't want no parts, Carly, and I don't know anybody who's going to buy $300K. They paid you $300K to stick silicone in your vagina and your anus. You have to use the plug. I'm FCC trained, so I know you got to use the proper terminology in order for them not to flag you. So I can't say P and can you say booty hole? Oh shit, I done said it now. Anywho, anus. Carly, girl, listen, work ain't honest with to pay the bills, and in your case, work ain't never been honest, cause Louis Prada Gucci, roast beef vagina. That's what we heard. Rashida said she had cottage cheese and things of that nature. Woo, child. I just gotta go. I love that. I got the spicy one. Oh, Khadijah talking about this spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes apparently on Twitter. That's what that was. Anywho, Carly, girl, good luck. Good luck booking the stage and good luck selling these masturbators. Now listen, for the fellas in the building. I had the opportunity to try, one of my good Judies is a bedroom candy associate, my good Judy Boots. And she sells her bedroom candy, and she gave me a sample of the... Have I did that review with you guys? I don't think I have. Let's do it now. I'll be right back. I'm grown. So listen, she gave me to review and to tell a friend and several other friends about this Candy got some good shit. Now you want to get a sex toy, you call Candy Burris with her nasty ass. That's who you get a sex toy from. So listen, she makes these amazing little sleeves. They're called, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called. But listen, because we all grown. We all grown. Okay? So listen. This is the Candy Burrell one. Now this is it's like super stretchy. I don't know what the fuck it's made out of. It gives you, listen, it's double-sided. This is so inappropriate, but we all grown. Since we're talking about sex toys, and Cardi Red went and got her booty and her vagina is injected with silicone so somebody can rub one off with her. So I'm gonna tell y'all about candies. And candies is actually worth, well, I didn't pay for it because Boots just gave it to me and told me to talk about it. But listen, if you want to feel spicy during your you and your friends, your man friends special time, head over to Bedroom Candy and grab you one of these silicone situations. They're fun for a solo play or, group play if you're into that. Cause ain't much I'm not into at this point in my life. So that was just a little plug from my good Judy Boots. And if you want to purchase anything from her name is Christy Davis. You can follow her on Instagram at LaJoy. I'll tag her. How about that? Because I don't remember her Instagram name. So that was just a little plug for you guys. Since Carly Red wants to play with sex toys and shit, we can all play with sex toys, Carly, with your nasty ass. Okay, moving on. Let's get off of this story. Okay, speaking of nasty ass, Robert Kelly. Robert Kelly is down to the jail cell, telling his publicist or his manager what to say, and he is saying that his alleged victims are disgruntled groupies. He is also pleading to the judge to allow him to be out, and he promises not to be in any range or reach of any underage girls. Now listen, Robert, the fact that you got to tell the judge, it's something on my lip and it's stuck on this damn chapstick. I knew it. The fact that you have to tell the judge that you promise that you won't go in reach of any underage girls makes us believe and just puts the nail in the coffee that you a guilty, nasty bitch, and you need to stay right the fuck in that jail cell where they got you, and they better not let you out. And apparently this judge that he fucking with this time don't seem like he that bitch to play with. He or she. I wish it was a woman. That's what they need. They need to give him a woman judge. That bitch will lock him up. So don't let him out. I don't care what he begs and pleads or what he says. Do not let him out. He can stay right in that jail cell and think about what he did, whether he in solitary confinement or in general population. I believe he should be in general population because he needs to be right with the criminals that did the same shit that he did, getting his ass kicked like he did, or he may or may not did to these girls. But that's that. So, Robert, you a nasty bitch, and stay in there. Moving on to Machine Gun Kelly. I don't really talk much about him ever, and quite frankly, I won't talk long regarding him. He, for some reason, continues to ignite this one-sided beef, if you ask me, that he has with Eminem. And now he's claiming to want to do a rap battle with Eminem. Little boy, now listen, I'm from Cleveland, and for some reason, Cleveland people had this thing where you just have to support Cleveland. Like, I don't care if they out there doing wrong. They from Cleveland, you gotta support your home team, people. No, fuck that shit. I don't care for Machine Gun Kelly. I liked that one song he had, and quite frankly, I only liked it because of Camila Cabello was in it. Am I out of my head? Am I out of my mind? Shit, what's the next part of that song? I done forgot the goddamn words. Nonetheless, I like that song, but like I said, I only like it because Camila Cabello was in it. And I can't stand her now, but I liked it back then. Listen, MGK, Eminem is not what the fuck you want. Now, I know you one of these young generation thugga-rugga or halfway house thugs, and you think you got what it takes to step up to the big dogs, if you will. Eminem is a battle rapper. That's what Eminem does. Like, the record deal and, he does albums and shit. But Eminem started as a battle rapper. That shit you seen on 1 Mile, not 1 Mile. 8 Mile, excuse me. That shit you seen on 8 Mile, that was really what he was living. That underground battle rap shit. He's not joking about this shit. MGK, I ain't never seen you down to the battleground of the 8 Mile of Cleveland. I don't even know what the 8 Mile of Cleveland would be, but I know it's a bunch of trailer parks over there in Bedford. But he from the west side apparently, so I don't know much about the west side or where the trailer parks are over there. Yes, I do. They on Pearl Road. Maybe that's the 8 Mile of Cleveland over there on Pearl Road. So maybe that's your 8 Mile. And I don't know if you was down there rapping and your mom was making biz quick in the refrigerator, but I just don't see it for you, MGK. And another thing, apparently he wants to cancel his. He has a Swedish a show over there in Sweden that he's canceling until A$AP Rocky is released. Listen, you better take your ass over there to Sweden, get your money, and leave. Because quite frankly, A$AP Rocky ain't getting out of jail no time soon because they charged his ass with assault and he got to go to trial. And now he about to go and testify. So you might as well go over there, get your money. By the time you finish the show, you can get on back on the plane. Maybe you can take him, bring him back with you. But I wouldn't be canceling no show for no A$AP Rocky because guess what? A$AP Rocky damn sure ain't canceling no show for your ass. And that's that on that. I just don't know where these young rappers get off telling these seasoned. Now, my brother made a very valid point. My older brother, we were talking about this morning on Facebook. He made a very valid point. Now, Eminem don't rap the way he used to. Even still, with Eminem not rapping the way he used to, you still have to pay homage to the early 2000s Eminem that will completely body MGK. I mean, completely body. Dismantle. Who? Not MGK. I'm moving on. Because I done spent 4 minutes talking about him and I only plan on doing 2. So, MGK, have a seat on our couch. Yes, have a seat here on the couch with Chris Brown, Lil Bow Wow, Carly Red can sit on the couch too this week with the little toy. Have a seat over there on the couch. Moving on. Who's next? Nicki Minaj, Nicki Lewinsky, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Boss, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie. Hey, Nicki. Nicki is allegedly, they about to get married. This is cute. I'm happy for Nicki. Now, her and this boyfriend, I really just, because I love Nicki Minaj, I don't like to see her in pictures with anybody else but her. But for some reason, every picture she posted lately got this damn man in it. Now, I get that you in love and it's cute and all that good shit. But if I want something to go on my screensaver and it's Nicki Minaj day, like today was Beyonce day. Yesterday or all last week was Amy Winehouse day because I was in mourning. Like this week, if I decide Nicki Minaj is going on my screensaver, I need a picture of you that's bomb and that don't have this nigga in it. Like, stop taking these pictures with him. I get it. You cute, you in love, and you found love in a hopeless place. But get him out of these pictures. Anywho, they took out another marriage license. Now they got one in NYC and they got one in LA. So are we having two weddings? Because Nicki, I'm gonna need an invitation to at least one. And that's that on that. Matter of fact, I don't even need the invitation. Just put me in on Instagram and go live. I'll take it. It's cute. They're cute. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, her and Meg Thee Stallion broke the internet this weekend or over this past week. They went live together. I like them two together. They're cute. And I like the Meg Thee Stallion girl. I don't know if I told you guys how y'all sat there and let me be in the dark regarding this Meg Thee Stallion girl, but I really enjoy her spirit. I didn't know she was in medical school. She's in medical school and she out here doing her motherfucking thing and in medical school at the same damn time. She's a senior and she'll be graduating this year. So shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. And what I need, somebody loop this video of their little session or their little Instagram story. Nicki said, boobs is out, ass is out, hey, hit it. And somebody looped it and put a beat behind it. Oh, this what you do. Get on YouTube. I think I posted it. I posted it here on my Facebook page. After we're done here, go listen to it. Tell me that don't need to be a full-length song. Because when I tell you that's Hot Boy Summer, I am here for it. I hope so. I really hope so. Because that would be ideal. They did talk about that in the live, about how the Hot Girl Summer song was going to be coming soon to a Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, wherever you get your music, near you. So I'm here for it. Y'all know I love Nicki Minaj on anything. We just talked about Robert's nasty ass. Moving on to Tierra Marie. Is there any girls around, or in her case, is there any lending agencies around that know how to make a girl feel? Oh, make her feel good. Tierra Marie is ordered to pay 50 Cent an additional $4,000. So that runs your total up, Tierra Marie, at $3,400. Listen, I'm so sick of talking to Tierra motherfucking Marie ass. Now, I done told your ass last time we talked about you, get on the couch. Get on the couch with Chris and, shit. I forget who I put on the couch just that quickly. Carly Red, her nasty toys. Get on the couch with them. Pay this man his money. I don't know what you gotta do or what tricks you gotta flip. Pay this man his money. He is sitting here embarrassing you weekly. And I mean, it's like, first of all, somebody needs to take 50 Cent's phone. Let's just start there. Now, I don't agree that you need to be sitting down to the internet just like, I know you got a regular 9-to-5 job. Like, oh yeah, MGK too, yeah. He on the couch too. I know you got a regular job, 50 Cent. You can't have this much time on your hands that you can sit and internet bully people. Take his phone. But Tierra, goddamn it, you deserve everything that he got coming for your ass. It's been almost a year since you pulled this stunt with that sex tape. And then you cried wolf when we found out that when Milan spilled the beans that it was y'all orchestrating the shit and you released it all together with, was it Akbar? Akbar was your then boyfriend and Milan was in on it too and y'all released it and then you got caught. Mimi Faust style. So, pay this man this money because I'm sick of seeing his goddamn name on my Twitter feeds and I'm quite frankly sick of seeing your goddamn name every couple of weeks in the library. I'm sick of the shit. Get on the couch and pay this man this money. You need to call Ace Check Cashing or LendingTree.com. Take out a mortgage. Do something. But I'm over it. I am over it. God damn it. Next story. Shit. Oh. Sorry. Congratulations to goddamn. Congratulations to what is his name? Lil Nas X. He last week we told you guys if he kept it strong this whole week that he will be the new longest running #1 song of all time according to Billboard, and he did it. So he is now the longest running #1 song of all time, and he just happens to be a member of the LGBTQRSTUVPIADA community. So I would like to give a huge shout out to Lil Nas X. Congratulations. Mariah Carey made a cute little post because, you know, she held the title before him, her and Boyz II Men, with One Sweet Day. Yeah, Lord, I know when I lay me down to sleep. That was my Mariah Carey impersonation. Anywho, congratulations, Lil Nas X. The haters is gonna hate, by the way. I mean, the hateration in the dancery is out of control. You know, those people that was bitter because Wendy made some statements I didn't really care for either. Because, you know, I'm very subjective and I say it like I mean it. I didn't really care how she called herself, like, diminishing his accomplishment, like calling his song the Gangnam Style of this era. Now, granted, the song I didn't really care for. That's just me. I didn't really care for Old Town Road. But he did the shit. Give him his props. Auntie Wendy, you got enough going on in your life. Don't be throwing salt and things of that nature. I'm not gonna get into it. Okay. We talked about this clown already. We talked about that. Oh! Did y'all see that they're canceling the Victoria's Secret fashion show? It's over. I don't know if it's over for good or if it was just this year, but it is over. I am shooketh. Now listen, I don't really care because I care because I like to watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show on TV, and I like to see the performances, and I like to see, you know, the girls walking down and they're interacting with the performers and stuff like that. It's just a cute thing to watch. I don't know whose idea was to cancel it. Who do I need to call to get it reinstated? Naomi isn't an angel anymore. I don't even know who are still the angels, but I'm not here for this. Blame Donald Trump. When all else fails, blame Donald Trump. If you ain't got nobody else to blame Donald Trump. I heard they were closing their stores. Gotta read about it. I did read that before. I did see that. Don't close the stores, because listen, I need some Very Sexy for Men. That's the cologne. That's like $79. And I've never understood why the men's cologne is $79 fucking dollars. But I'm gonna just chalk it up to me being a man in a predominantly woman's store looking for cologne. What the fuck did I expect? So, but it smells so good. Oh, I just want to lick myself. The Very Sexy for Men. It's so good. I'm really upset about this. That they're canceling the runway, but I guess I'll allow it. I can't really. I don't have anything to say. I can't fight them. I mean, I could, but I won't, because I don't want to go to jail. Speaking of going to jail, did y'all see this video of this grandma getting dragged out of her car? And listen, I am in all for this. How old is she? 65-year-old woman was dragged out of her car for resisting arrest, failure to sign a ticket, assault on a cop. Excuse me. And when I tell you, this is in Oklahoma, Cashin, Oklahoma. I laughed so hard, and I continue to laugh, because this is what white privilege gets you. Now, I'm not one to say all white women is like this, but I'm going to tell you this. A majority of them are just like this motherfucker who thought she had it sweet and was going to show her ass. Copfish said, oh, fuck that. Listen, I tell you what, and like I said, I'm not one to pull the race card, but had she been black, this probably would have turned out a whole nother way. So this is why I get satisfaction in her getting dragged out of this car, tased the fuck down, and handcuffed. Now listen, here's the story. So, police officer Fish pulled you over for a broken tail light. Okay, cool. You told him that it's been broken for 6 months, which is where you fucked up at. You're supposed to play stupid. That's what you do. You play stupid. Oh, tail light's out? I didn't know. I had no idea. I can't see the tail light when I'm inside the car, so no, I didn't know it was out. But your dumb ass thought you said, oh yeah, it's been out for 6 months. So you just been riding around for 6 months with a tail light out, and you thought I was just not going to give you a ticket? Okay. So, he giving you a ticket. First of all, in Oklahoma, apparently they tell you on site how much the ticket is. Ohio policeman, can we get on the good foot with Oklahoma and start this, tell you how much it is off top? Because I can make my decision whether I'm going to court right there or not. Because if it's more than $100, we're going to court. And that's just that. We're going to court. You got to call the line, wait for somebody to answer just for them to tell you how much it is. It's just, if they can tell you, he told her right away it's $80. I was like, they ain't never did no shit like this in Ohio. I'd have been pulled over many a times, especially back in my heydays when I had my first car. Oh, child, I stayed in a jailhouse over some parking tickets or some jail or some riding dirty, expired plates, expired license, no insurance. I stayed just in traffic court, but that's neither here nor there. So, he told you got an $80 ticket. Okay, boom, you signed the ticket. She refused to sign the ticket. You giving him all kinds of attitude, talking greasy to this police officer like you just got it like that. So, you refused to sign the ticket, cool. He was like, step out of the vehicle. Now, he told you to step out of the vehicle 10 times. I counted because I'm childish and petty. He told you step out of this vehicle 10 times. So after the 10 times of telling you to step out the vehicle, you decided to take it upon yourself to zoom off after you told him you was full of shit. Let me not forget that. You said you're full of shit, and then you tried to sign it. He was like, no, we passed that motherfucker. Get your ass out this car. Then she was like, no. So she zooms off. So he catches up to her. Here you go. Now he is past step out of the vehicle. He's get out of the car now. Gun drawn. Get your ass out the car. He told you get out the car 5 times. You didn't listen. Because I counted. He told you get your ass out the car 5 times. I told you we passed step out the vehicle. He is irate now. He said get out of the car 5 times. You told him no 5 times. He got that arm. When he got that door open, he swung her ass out that door and gave her a little whoosh. And she went down. And he's like, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. He told you put your hands behind your back 5 times. Now, mind you, if it had been one of the, if any melanated complexion, we'd been dead by now. And that's just what the fuck it is. However, you told her 5 times, put your hands behind your back or you're going to get tased. Put your hands behind your back or I'm hitting you with the taser. She gave him a little, she was like a break dancer. Like she gave a swing around and kicked this man. He was like, fuck it. She was on the floor, like, If you have not seen this video, it is on my Facebook page. I watched it so many times and I get so much joy out of this. And then she got the nerve, oh, you tased me. I'm going to tase your ass again if you don't put your goddamn hands. I want to be a cop so bad. I want to be a cop because I just want, fuck with me if you want to. Tase. That's it. Off site. I'm going to ask you shit more than once. After I ask you what, that's that. You getting a tase. It's so funny. I wish I could play it right now. Anywho, I wonder if I could find, you just wait one motherfucking minute. Because if I can find this video and put it in, no, not there, and put it in side by side, I'm going to lay on the cross. Do you hear me? No, invite friends to watch. No, we don't want that. I have to do a watch party. How will we do? More ways to go live. Bring in a friend, live watch, jar, lip sync, bring in a friend. No, listen, I can't do it right now, but I'll figure out how to do it eventually. When I tell you he put her ass in them handcuffs and she finally simmered the fuck down after she done been sizzled like bacon, she gonna tell her, well, I'm a country girl, and when you tell me this is why I kicked you, bitch, you going to jail. You're going to jail for assaulting an arrest or assaulting an officer. Hey, Mary Boo. Assaulting an officer, resisting arrest, that tacky ass shirt you had on that didn't match your fingernails, and failure to sign a citation. You're going to jail that way. And I'm totally in agreement for it. And you got tased twice. I'd have hit her ass one more time upstyle just for fun. What up, dog? Alright, moving on. Who's next? Oh. If you guys haven't signed to my Making a Band, I told Jerry I was not playing. We are going to get this Making a Band situation on Hulu, Netflix, somewhere. If you have not signed our Making a Band petition to get Making a Band on a streaming service, please do so now. It is located on my page. I will share it again today because I plan on sharing it all the days so we can get this over to Diddy and he can quit playing with us. Oh! I don't know how I thought I was going to leave this earth without reading the dog fuck out of Baby Bop Kim Burrell. Listen to me, bitch. Now, I'm sick of your ass. You know, I take that back. I'm not going to call you out your name. I will call you a character, Baby Bop, but I will not call you a B. Because you're a woman of the cloth, and even though I may not be with the cloth all the way, I still respect the people who are of the cloth. You trifling trollop. I mean, damn it, shit. I just said I wasn't going to call her name. You trifling Baby Bop. So, Kim Burrell always got something to say about the LGBTQRSTUVPIADA community. I'm starting to think a gay took her man. Or something like that. Something, or I don't know what happened, but she got a beef with the LGBTQ+, because I'm getting sick of all these goddamn letters, community, that she will not let it go. You was down to your little pulpit over the weekend, and you felt the need to Talk about the backlash you received when you pulled that goddamn stunt that you pulled. You decided to get your ass up there and talk greasy. We was minding our business. We ain't did shit to nobody. And here you go, dragging the people down to the goddamn pulpit. So they dragged your ass. What the fuck did you expect? So now, what did she say it stand for? Let God be LGBT, be true, Q. Quickly. Let God be true quickly. Kim Burrell, go to hell. It is people like Kim Burrell, and I'm going to say this, and then we're going to get into this math problem, and then I'm going to be done. It is people like Kim Burrell who are the exact reasons why most people, and it ain't just the LGBTQ or STUVPIDA community, that don't fuck with church. It's people like Kim Burrell is the exact reason why people stop going to church. People don't do the whole, Christian thing, because hypocritical ass motherfuckers like her who spew more hate than they give out love and then expect you to just take that shit. You not finna sit here and disrespect me, Kim Burrell, and that's what you're not gonna do. I don't give a good fuck who you serve. And that's just that on that. So, you can kiss my ass quick. What you need to do is call up one of them gays to do your makeup and do your hair, because you be looking rustic down to the pulpit. And one thing I know about the saved people is when they go down to the pulpit, they go down to the pulpit and they be done. And you supposed to, is she Kojic? You need to find you a Kojic gay. A gay Kojic. Because the Kojic gays don't fuck around. You get you one of them Andrew Caldwell kind of Kojic gays to get your face beat and your makeup done, and maybe just maybe you can find a man or something like that. Somebody give you something you can feel to let you know your love is real. Because ain't no love in your spirit. I can't stand her. Oh, just Kim Burrell. Woo. Furthermore, Kim Burrell told her critics to give life, and he ain't got the nerve. You sit up there and you're using the gay lingo. Do you not understand where get your life and all that stuff comes from? That's the ball scene. The gays. Most of the shit little do these motherfuckers know. These people who sit here and down talk the gays and disrespect the gays, half of your culture, little do you know, was founded in the LGBTQRSTUVPIADA community. But you bitches too busy talking greasy to know that shit. I'm moving on. I done got a whole fucking attitude and I'm out of fucking juice. So, Kim Burrell, go to hell, and moving on. So, listen, after this, I'm done because I'm sick of the bullshit. I want to go too. Oh my God, I said I want to go to a ball scene one day. They be having, I want to go to an authentic one. Like, not one that's like thrown together, like, ooh, this a little ball. I want to go to like the ones that's to be in like New York. New York is where the ball scene is really at. We got to go. Okay, so listen. This is the last story of the week because I'm sick of this shit, and this math problem pops up on the internet quite often. And I told y'all today I was going to break it down on the show and show y'all exactly the proper way to do a math equation. Now, the internet has been up in the roar if the answer is 16 or 1 or somebody got 0. I don't know what the fuck class you was in. You must have been completely asleep. But the problem is, here, I'm going to write it down. Because we're going to go through this and we're going to get this over with because I'm sick of the bullshit. 2 plus 2. Okay, so here we go. Math class is now in session. So, here is our math equation. This is 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 2 plus 2. So, now listen, you girls who don't get it, this is going to be really simple and brief. I'm going to teach you, but I'm not going to charge. Shout out to Khalees. Now, PEMDAS. For us who do not know what PEMDAS is, please excuse motherfucking dear Aunt Sally, okay? We got it. That's parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, or multiplication or division, and adding or subtracting. Now, here's the gag. Multiplication and division are together. Adding and subtracting are together. You can do those in sequence straight across. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you have to do multiplication and division. It's just anything multiplication and division, you do those together. So, here we go. First step is to eliminate these parentheses. You got to get rid of them first, okay? So, how do you get rid of parentheses? You need to clear the equation that's on the inside. We can all agree that 2 plus 2 is 4, correct? Because I don't want nobody saying 2 plus 2 is 5 or 3 or what planet are we on, because on this planet it might not be 4. Here on Earth, it's 4, okay? So, 4. All right, so here's our new. This is where we at now. Your 4 is still in the parentheses. This is where you 16 people is fucking up. You people who think it's 16, this is where you fucked up the church's money, okay? So we now have 8 divided by 2 times the quantity of 4, okay? You still have to clear these parentheses before you can go straight across. You cannot just go straight across and do the math. That's how you motherfuckers is getting 16 and some other random ass number that I've seen on the internet. The shit ain't right, okay? So what you need to do to clear this parentheses is you need to cross multiply this 2 and this 4. You cross the 2 into the 4. Throw the 2 in the parentheses. Who taught us this? I want to say it was in elementary. No, it was in middle school. I think my teacher used to say you throw it into the fire. You throw the number into the fire to burn the parentheses out. She made it real fun. I forget her name. Shout out to her, whatever her name was. So you put that 2 in there to break down that parentheses. So 2 times 4, we can all agree, is 8. Now, that gets rid of your parentheses. So now, you simply have 8 divided by 8, which is 1. We can all concur, it's 1. Now, you motherfuckers who got 16, when you did 8 divided by 2, no, what they did was 8 divided by 2 is 4. Yeah, that's what they did. So y'all did 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Then times 4, which is 16. No, Linda, listen. You cannot do that. You cannot proceed with this equation here until you clear that parentheses. And that's that on that. PEMDAS. PEMDAS. You PEMDAS all the way down, Linda. PEMDAS all the way down until you have no parentheses at all. Okay? So, throw the 2 into the fire to get rid of the parentheses. Okay? 2 and 4 is 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1. Uno. How do you say 1 in French? Un. I think. Un, deux, trois, je vais dans le bois. We had this French teacher in high school. What was her name? Madame Webb. She was a teacher to this annoying ass song, and that's the only part of it I remember. Un, deux, trois, je vais dans le bois. But that's neither here nor there. So that's that on that. Listen, math class is finished. I love you guys for watching. That was it. Listen, next week we having a Zumba party at the gym. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be here next week, but I will probably be here on Friday because I am going down to this Zumba party. Well, it's not like a Zumba party, it's like a dance party, and it's free. If you want to go, hit me up. You can register online. There's like maybe 30 or more spots left. So hit me up. We can meet up. We can go down to a Lifetime. Y'all know I'll go to a Lifetime because I'm classy like this and not like this. But I love you guys for watching. We will see you guys next Friday or Thursday. I'll let you know in advance. That's it. Peace out. I need some more juice and I need to find out what I'm eating for dinner. I love you guys for watching. See you next week.